You're telling me that a former Minnesota Vikings quarterback could end up leading an offense in the AFC? After a stint that few even noticed, he's now being considered a viable option for one of the most iconic franchises in the NFL? My God, what is happening to this league? Let's be serious. A team desperate for stability at the most important position in the game is looking at a name that few would have given any credibility to just a few months ago. But can this gamble really pay off? And more importantly, what does this mean for the future of the Vikings? The answer lies in the name Daniel Jones. Yes, the same Daniel Jones who spent years being questioned with the New York Giants before being released and ending up on the practice squad of the Minnesota Vikings. If you blinked, you might not have even noticed he was there. But now, according to Mark Sanchez, Jones could be a real option for Pete Carroll and the Las Vegas Raiders. And look, I need to be honest with you. This move says a lot more about the Raiders than it does about Daniel Jones himself. We're talking about a team that has cycled through quarterbacks like Jimmy Garoppolo, Aiden O'Connell, Gardner Minshew, Brian Hoyer, and Desmond Ridder in recent years. None of them managed to establish themselves as the definitive answer. With the 6th pick in the draft, the Raiders might not have access to top prospects like Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders, so pursuing a veteran like Jones would be a plan B. But the lingering question is he really a solution or just another name on the list of failed attempts? And on the Vikings side, this also raises another question. Is Sam Darnold really going to be the solution in Minnesota? Or are we looking at an even bolder plan from the franchise? Let's be honest, the idea of Daniel Jones resurfacing as a viable name in the NFL is something hard to swallow. We're talking about a quarterback who had opportunities, resources, and enough time to prove his worth in New York and simply didn't deliver. Now, of course, putting him in a better system might help him minimize his mistakes. But will it be enough? Carroll has shown in the past that he can get the best out of his QBs. Just look at Russell Wilson. But the talents here aren't comparable. If the Raiders think Jones can be the answer, then this franchise is much more lost than we thought. Meanwhile, the Vikings need to decide if Darnold is the guy or if they will look for a better alternative. What we know is that this team can't afford to get the quarterback position wrong again. Now, I want to hear from you. Can Daniel Jones actually be a viable option for the Raiders? Or is this just another desperate attempt from a team that doesn't know what to do at the most important position in the game? And for Vikings fans, is Sam Darnold the solution, or does Minnesota still have tricks up its sleeve? Leave your comment, hit the like button, and subscribe so you don't miss any details of this insane NFL offseason. Because, my friends, if there's one thing we know about this league, it's that the surprises never end.